Ready?
Yeah, I am ready. I'm ready to go.
What up, Jobins? Episode 51. I'm a bear.
He's a bear. I may have an afro.
Last minute costumes for our kind of Halloween pod. We're a little late.
Actually, I'm Sean O'Malley.
You Sean O'Malley?
Yeah, I got that swag hair.
You got the swag hair?
I'm looking good. I'm looking fresh.
You feel fresh?
Don't fuck with me. Cause you're gonna get stopped and you're gonna get dropped.
We just had a fucking awesome day of fights, Jobins. Holy shit. UFC 267, lit.
Liddy.
You missed the prelims, dude.
I did.
They were actually really fucking good.
I heard so did all the Russians just kick ass for the most part?
For the most part, there was a few. Both Khabib's guys won. But first off, Hasbulla.
Oh yeah, little Hasbulla, the little guy that's been
show.
killing it.
He stole the show.
Yeah.
He was my favorite. When they were throwing him around with Khabib and everything in the octagon, made my fucking day.
Dude, I love how all those guys really just like raise him up too, and they just love having him around.
Yeah.
It seems like a good dynamic.
And every time you could see him in the attendance, just sitting in his chair, it made me so happy. Yeah. That was lit. But yeah, prelims. Let me see. Lerone Murphy, dude, he beat this guy, Makwan Amir Kahani. I don't know how to say his last name. I tried.
Amir Kahani?
Yeah.
That sounds good enough. I'd have a tough time.
Yeah. Dude was getting wrecked in the first round, right? Getting dominated on the ground.
Okay.
Second round, the guy goes for a takedown again. Boom! Perfect fucking knee. Knocks him the fuck out.
Really?
Oh, man. The knee knockouts, dude, those ones scare me.
Man, those knees are it's too hard to land those, and then like you can get caught so easily if you miss it.
Like
how much energy does that cost to jump in the air and knee someone like that? Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, and Corey Sandhagen with the knees he throws.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Holy shit, Jobins. It's hot in this fucking bear costume. We're going to see how long Schmitty can last.
I love it. It's a challenge.
I'm going to go all fucking pod, baby. All fucking pod.
I'll switch the batteries out. Make it the longest pod
Woo!
ever.
Woo!
We'll just keep it going.
Dude, we were missing two people. No Bruce Buffer.
Yeah, Joe Martinez was. Joe Martinez has done it a few times, and I think
you
know what helps too is he can speak in Spanish too.
Yeah, he's a
so there's a lot of Spanish fighters that works with.
If anyone's gonna replace Bruce, he's a good one.
My question: what happens when like Bruce Buffer's retired? Do you think like he's gonna get suits? Like Joe Martinez is gonna have to be the suit guy now because Bruce Buffer's suit game is so on point.
You can't beat it.
Well, everyone will be like, oh, well, now he's just doing what Bruce did. But I feel like there should be multiple people who should be able to dress well.
Yeah.
You know, that are ringside.
Bisping always looks fresh.
Not as, dude, no one looks as fresh as Bruce. No one touches Bruce's style.
Nobody.
That green suit that he had on St. Pat's Day, and then that blue suit he's got that's all fucking badass.
Yeah. He's always a gangster.
Yeah.
Even the one with he had a whole bunch of Bruces on him for his anniversary.
Oh, that was cool. Sick. You'd have to do your own thing.
Woo!
You'd have to figure something out.
Woo, it's hot. Woo! Oh, yeah. Back to the fights. Khabib's guy, he fought this dude, Ramos. Dude, Ramos was looking, he was getting wrecked in the first round. Zybira was fucking looking sharp as fuck. Just piecing him.
Yeah.
Piecing him up, right? And then fucking Ramos, at like probably a minute or maybe less, spinning elbow right to the fucking face. Almost, and then he just starts fucking up Zaire.
That's spinning elbow. Who just decides to do a spinning elbow like that? I know John Jones is the first guy to like start doing shit like that. Now everybody's just throwing shit like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was sick. And then, you didn't, did you see the fight with the ref?
No.
You didn't see him?
No, you would explain this to me. What exactly happened again?
So, it was probably the worst fucking ref job ever. The dude got cut. He was supposed to do, I think, 2 more fights the night. And this might have happened before, but I don't remember the last time a ref was fucking taken out. What?
Yeah, I just can't take you seriously with that bear. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, it's so hot.
Okay, but keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so hot.
No, you got this.
Woo!
But so the ref fucked up though, huh? Like he didn't.
multiple times. So the guy was getting his ass beat, and first DC was all pissed off because the guy's getting his ass beat, and in between the first and second round, DC was like, man, I wish these guys would have just stopped it. I wish they wouldn't even let the guy back in.
Mm-hmm.
But they did, and the guy's getting his ass beat, and so they're pissed about that. And then one of the dudes gets a fucking eye poke. And usually, when someone gets their eye poke and they can't, and he says he told the ref, he's like, I can't see.
Oh, yeah, and the ref didn't stop it?
And what happens when that happens?
Yeah, the ref says you get like your 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's when you get kicked in the nuts.
Oh, when it's eye poke,
doctor
looks
comes
at
in.
it.
Yeah. Doctor didn't come in. Doctor didn't come in. DC and everyone was like, what the hell? And they were all shocked. And then, I was kind of doing some shit during the prelims, during this fight. I'm pretty sure he poked the other guy, the guy getting his ass beat, poked the other guy in the eye again. He takes a point away from him.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. He should have just let this poor guy's taking damage. And then
it's just bad ref job all around. Like that.
Yeah. Well, and then also, like, what about the cornerman? But then some fighters are like, probably some fighters are like, I don't care what's happening. If you let me, you don't fucking throw in a towel. What about that?
Dude, you know what? Man, I'm so heavily influenced by movies that I'm not really a good person. Because I would be like, well, I seen Rocky IV, and you should throw the towel because you could die.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, no. I think the corner sometimes is blind to the fighter's safety when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, I just watch a lot of movies to get that conclusion. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot that goes into that stuff.
Eventually, I'm sweating so bad underneath this thing that eventually I'm going to get so hot, I'm going to hit a breaking point. I'll cool down.
Yeah. It's almost like you're another character. Like you're
right?
Something like Ricky the Bear.
I am a bear. Ladies, I'm a very comfortable bear. Not right now, but I usually am. You know what I'm saying?
How upset would you be if everyone's like, Ricky, you got to keep the bear. You got to keep the bear hat every pod now.
Then we got to figure out a way to get a fan in this bitch. We got to figure out real quick.
You're like a NASCAR driver right now, dude. With the you do need a built-in fan to cool you down.
But yeah.
Man. So they cut that ref from reffing the other fights he was scheduled to
ref? They'll probably
ref?
never ref again.
Really?
Who knows? That poor guy's, he'd probably be executed.
You know what? After the pod, I got to look up how much refs make. Because that'd be interesting to, like, how much money is he going to lose not having that career?
Well, he literally did the worst reffing job that anyone's ever seen in a long time.
Okay.
It was that bad.
I did miss it.
It was bad. But yeah. Ooh. All right. So that was pretty much it. The other prelims were really good, but those were the ones that stuck out to me that I wanted to tell you about because you missed them.
Right.
The rest you can go watch. They're all really good. They're all really good. But guess what? John Jones went on a little tantrum.
Oh, what did John Jones say?
He's pissed off because Izzy passed him in the pound-for-pound rankings.
That is BS. I'm sorry. That's
Why?
BS.
You think that's BS?
100% bullshit.
Why?
Because John Jones could still take out Yawn.
When was the last time
John Jones would take Glover Texas? John Jones is his own worst enemy. He can't get in the cage because he gets in trouble too much because he does dumb stuff. But at the same time, you can't dispute that he is the pound-for-pound greatest fighter. I'd say greatest fighter of all time. They call him Daddy for a reason, and I'm saying this right now, that if he was fighting right now, he could beat anyone in the light heavyweight division. And so for Izzy to be pound-for-pound better, Izzy would get butt fucked. I'm sorry, Izzy. Yeah, I went vulgar like that. You'd get wrecked, Izzy. You got wrecked by Yawn. You'd get wrecked by Glover, and you'd get dominated by John Jones.
I think for the pound-for-pound rankings right now, I think they're keeping, in fact,
Kamaru Usman's
activity,
up, right?
Well, no, activity, wins. So Izzy's probably fought, what, 3 times since John Jones last fought? Now, the thing that I would question, I'd be like, well, shit, John Jones defended the belt so many more times than Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that I think is really fucking John Jones with this is the inactivity. I think if John Jones was still fighting and still winning, of course he'd be above Izzy. Without a doubt.
If he fought Izzy right now, he'd beat him.
They're trying to piss off John Jones any way they can. But I think it just comes down to inactivity.
I just wish that to me, John Jones is one of the most tragic stories because it's such wasted potential. Like all the
100%.
trouble he's gotten in, he is like such a great fighter and he has the intangibles. It just fucking sucks, man, that the fans are getting wrecked because they don't get to see this guy fight because he makes dumb decisions too.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's a sour one for me.
It is sour.
Fuck
It's sour
Izzy,
for
though.
a lot of people.
Man, I was a huge Izzy fan and he got wrecked by Yawn. Just completely outclassed in the wrestling department. He can't fight anyone heavier.
All right, let's just talk about the main. Let's just go down from the main card.
I'm sorry.
No. I like it. We did the prelims. Now let's just do the main card. 'Cause,
Okay,
dude,
okay.
Glover, dude.
Yeah.
42 years old. Dude,
Right.
that's some legendary shit. That was like one of those moments where you just sit back and you're like, I was just kind of like, holy shit. Like you just sit there and you just kind of just take it all in. It's crazy.
Dude, don't let that motherfucker deceive you, dude. He's not as respectful. Like he's super
Oh, God, no.
respectful. You know he's grinding up. He's putting his forearm in your throat.
I mean, I called it on the pod. I knew what I was talking about. But
I had Yawn winning. You got me on that. You got
Yeah.
me.
well, he's just so good, dude. He's a fucking boa constrictor, man. And
Yeah.
what he did tonight against Yawn, he worked Yawn.
How did
I'm
he flatten
sorry,
him
but
out
he
so
fu-
fast?
Huh?
How did he flatten him out so fast?
They do, dude. That's technique and instinct. That's years of grinding.
Pop, flat back.
Flattened.
Flat back.
Flattened. And guess what? While he was flattening that back, he was having that arm underneath his chin he was working on that at the same time. He's doing multiple things. It's levels, man. It's levels. And yeah, Yawn looked off, but I think that's just what Glover can do to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was so happy for Glover. I really like Yawn and I really respect Yawn.
Yeah.
But I was so fucking happy for Glover. There's no better sport than MMA. UFC needs to fix some things, but it's one of the great. Dude, his speech that he said to Dana, he's like, Dana breaks the rules. That's why the UFC is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I break the rules. I'm like, dude, that hit. That fucking hit. I was like, damn, Dana does break the rules. That's why the UFC is the fucking greatest. There's just nothing. And then like the prelim fight, when a dude's getting fucking pieced and you land a spinning elbow and you change the precision of the fight, dude, it's crazy. He didn't win, but
You know what's crazy
it's such
too
a
about
good
the Glover fight that you're saying? Like a lot of people are comparing it to Michael Bisping getting a championship finally. But Michael Bisping's was like a flash knockout. Glover Teixeira completely worked Yawn.
dominated.
You know? It's
Yeah.
not a question of like, ooh, you got the lucky punch and then now you're in this position. Michael Bisping's a true champ. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that when you make that argument,
Yeah.
Glover, there's no argument to make. That guy just dominated.
100%. He dude made it. It was almost like tearjerker. It was almost
it
a
was
tearjerker.
And they had respect for each other too.
Oh, yeah.
And Jan's gonna get better. You know, he bounced back from his last loss.
Oh, dude, seeing him so sad broke my heart.
Dude.
But he handled the loss like a champ.
And he's gonna come back.
He'll come back. We'll see him fight. We'll probably see them two fight again.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm really excited for, it's crazy that Yuri Przhiski.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dude's only fought 2 times in the UFC, and we're talking about him fighting for the championship. I don't know if he'll be
Ooh.
next. They were saying he might be, but damn, that would be crazy if he was.
He
2
fought someone.
fights.
He was really good in his last fight though, and he throws that shit against the best guys.
Someone else had just a couple. There was somebody else.
Brock Lesnar had just a couple fights before he got into the
Is
big
that it?
time. And then Frank Mir beat him, and then he beat Frank Mir in the rematch, and
There
like.
might have been a couple other people then too who just got a couple. Damn, I wish I knew off the top of my head. Come on, Schmitty the Bear.
Shit, the way Patty's been moving up, like he's probably gonna get a big fight.
Yeah.
I hope, dude. He's got holes in his game though too,
Yeah.
so I'll be surprised on that one.
I'm already really excited to see Glover fight again.
Yeah,
And
me
with
too.
him
Me too.
being 42, who knows, man? Maybe we'll get like another 2 years of him fighting. 2 solid years. Maybe
Yeah,
he can get like 2-3 title defenses.
like you were saying, Randy Couture was like the same age when he had his second title run, and he would
Yeah.
have 3 title runs. That was
Yeah.
sick, dude. That was a cool stat. You're right.
Well, yeah. Randy Couture was 45.
He's even older.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? Yawn's actually older than I thought he was, though, at 38.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's got
Well,
time to bounce back, but he's
Also-
still not a spring chicken.
Oh yeah, but remember he had a horrible beginning in the UFC, like a negative record.
Like, he lost to Thiago Santos.
And then he came back and dominated and then won the belt. That was epic. Same thing with Glover. Glover's always been there. He does well. I think he's lost a couple times. He definitely lost to John Jones when he fought for the title. But then goes back on another big tear and then does that at the age he is. And it was cool. It was like, that was the first time at that old someone had gotten the belt. Other than that, people like Randy were younger when they first got the belt. Then they got their belt when they were older, which is still good. But this was his first ever belt at that age.
Right, right. Even guys like Tyron Woodley, they're in their late 30s. Like, they're not 40 yet. And there's a lot of fighters in that age, right?
How much in the future, how much is the age going to change? Oh, dude, I remember back when I was in my 20s and people were usually done by their 40s. Now motherfuckers are 55 and champions.
And think about like Chase Hooper, like the guys that are real young now that we're not really looking at that are going to be real problems come up. Including Sean too, man, real problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a lot of...
Sean's got another 10 years fighting.
100%, dude. A lot of young talent.
He doesn't take damage besides the fucking ankle bullshit. And he's healthy, doesn't take damage. He's good.
I was gonna bring it up on the co-main event with the bantamweights, dude, to talk about.
Yeah, what'd you think? Pietorion versus Corey Sanegan.
You know what? I loved it was like all stand up, and like they're saying Pietorion's boxing's all great. I think Corey Sandhagen's kind of not as like all around good, and he's more grappling based, to where someone like Sean too could piece up Pietorion a lot easier. I think. So I don't know how I feel about I kind of like how that division looks, dude. Especially and Peter, you looked real. Dude, that was an epic fight too.
Dude, do you think that was one of the best title fights we've ever seen?
Ooh, ever seen? We've seen a lot of fights. We've seen a lot of fights, dude.
You're right.
I wouldn't even put it. I wouldn't put it in the top 10, but it's in the top 20. Top 20.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen too many glorious title fights. John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson.
Dude. Even, I'm not going to lie, I like John Jones, Dominic Reyes, too.
Yeah.
Even more, because he was showing the championship rounds.
Max Holloway fights.
Oh, my God. Max Holloway fights. Yeah. Those are amazing because of how many strikes.
Yeah. There's been amazing. Yeah. It is hard to say, what's the best fight. You know what I mean? When you get there. But, yeah. That was real interesting. At the way the first round was going, I thought Sandhagen was going to have it.
Right. He looked good first.
He gassed. And then what'd I say? As soon as he got that, was it the second round when he started doing the boxing with Peter?
Close up. He was too close. Dude. Why not use your range?
I know. Peter just got in. He made it. I don't know. I just wish he would have stayed a little longer the whole fight.
You know what hurt too, like I was saying, because he's more grappling based. Once he could not get the takedown and he got sprawled out real hard one time, I knew that was shut down. Peter's only thinking about one thing now, really. You got to be better at your takedowns if you're going to do that shit.
Dude, I think Sean knocks both them out.
100%.
I think he's
100%.
I think he's too sharp and fast.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, his striking's above him. I can't wait till we get to see it.
My only fear would be, not from Pietorion. Pietorion's not really like the wrestler type. He's more of the boxing type, right?
That'd be sick. Sean always loves knocking people out, but if he just showed his jiu-jitsu and submitted, dude, if he submitted Peter, I would be just as excited as if he knocked him out.
Why not piece him up from far away? Because he'll utilize his range better than Corey Sandhagen did.
100%.
Yeah, and you were right. Why did Corey Sandhagen stay that close? He had way more success outside.
I don't know. Maybe that's... Dude, Peter, we got to give him credit. He's one of the best boxers in the fucking sport, if not the...
I'll give him that.
You know what I mean? Well, Max, I can't say the best, but definitely one of the best in the sport, 100%. So you got to give him credit.
I think he's actually a better boxer than Max. You know how his shots look wild? Those were very direct, those were precise strikes that he was doing. And
in the fourth round, they're still fast. They're still atrocious.
Yeah, 4th, 5th round, you're still throwing heat behind those wild overhands.
Yeah.
That aren't wild, but they're like sharp overhands that
Yeah.
if they connect will fuck Sandhagen up. Yeah, that's scary.
True.
And he still has the kicks too. He did a back spinning head kick.
Dude, the bantamweights are my favorite weight class. They're the best.
They're quick. They're
so-
fast.
Yeah. They're art. It's art. Because that to me was fight of the night. Pietorion versus Sandhagen.
Fight of the night.
The star of the night I thought
think
was
so.
Islam. I mean, not Islam.
Yeah.
Hamzat. I thought Islam was the star too. But unfortunately, I think just because of his character, people don't really give a fuck. And he's not Khabib. I think he's not. I don't think Islam is given the respect that he does. Every time I pick Islam to win a fight, everyone's like, Schmitty, are you sure? Are you sure, Schmitty? You think, Schmitty, you think so? I said, Islam is going to have his easy night against Dan Hooker.
He's gonna have an easy night against Mike Chandler.
He's going to have an easy night against most people.
Yeah. That I think
His
it was.
striking is his weakest part, and it's getting better.
He doesn't even need to. If he can take you down by picking you up, how are you gonna stop it? How are you gonna have takedown defense when you're in the air?
Yeah, dude. Islam's going to be a fucking problem.
Dan Hooker got wrecked, and
Yeah.
it's like that was top tier shit, Dan. I'm sorry, man. I wouldn't know how to tell you how to stop that. He
Yeah.
picked you up and he slammed you down, and then he Kimura'd your ass.
Yeah. Oh, and we haven't seen a good Kimura like that in a while.
Right.
I loved it.
I think that was more impressive to me than the Cosmot fight, just because of his level of opponent.
Yeah.
I think the level of opponent makes the difference there. Dan Hooker's
Yeah.
a top guy. He was fighting to get the belt chance.
Hamzat's just, people love him.
Yeah.
People love him.
But the guy he fought didn't know how to stop a double leg. So.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what all the commentators were saying. He's like, oh, I'm pretty sure Kimura Oozman knows how to stop that.
When I see a guy turn out and his back's to you now instead of turning in trying to get underhooks, I know that you're probably going to get taken down.
Yeah. Is my shirt sweaty?
No, it was fine.
I
You're
feel-
you're feeling the heat, aren't you?
Yeah.
Inside of that.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to make it through, though. I've already committed.
Yeah.
There's no going back. There's no going back. You've changed things.
You're doing good. You're doing good, Bear Man.
I am a bear. I am one sexy-ass bear. You are right. Dude, I got my new bed.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I noticed it's raised higher. It's like it's firm.
Oh, dude, it's
I bet it
perfect
feels good.
height. It's perfect height for me to just stand up and go to town.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Alrighty then.
I know. I got dreams and aspirations. I'm a new man with my new bed.
The bed's giving you a renewed sense of confidence.
Oh, the bed has given me quite a lot of confidence because now it's like sex in heaven. So
Hey,
now-
ladies, firm bed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Firm
my
bed
last
over
bed,
here.
dude, is shit. Dude, the difference it makes. Sleep is huge. It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge. Because if you don't sleep good, dude, your whole day is absolute shite. It's an absolute shite world. And if you don't get fucking sleep, it's a shite day.
It's Patty the Bear.
Yeah, I'm Patty the Bear. I'm not. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
I think he's losing. He's slipping in and out of consciousness. He's so high
Yeah, I'm
right
getting a little dizzy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude, the bed it's changed. It's already just 2 days, and it's changing my life. I can feel it changing my life.
That's good, man. Sleep is important. It's good to get the good rest.
I don't want to get out of the bed. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, I don't even sleep anymore. I've just given up sleep. Now I'm like, shit, I'm gonna sleep all fucking day, man. If you got a shitty bed, Jobins, get yourself. You deserve a new bed.
You deserve it.
You deserve a good night's sleep. You go get yourself a new bed, and you tell them Schmitty the Bear sent you. No, they're not gonna know who the fuck I am, but you're gonna tell them.
Schmitty the Bear. Tell him what's up.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, where were we?
Well, we just finished
Oh, yeah,
with the.
Oh, and then we're talking about Islam. Yeah. And then Alexander Volkov and Marcin.
Yeah.
Dude, Marcin could take a fucking punch. Those guys are just tough heavyweights. Those guys are the kind of guys where I'm like, thank God I don't fight.
Mm-hmm.
I would never fight those guys.
Man.
They're killers, man. They're just tough motherfuckers.
Marcin Tybura and Alexander Volkov, they just don't seem like guys that are going to be able to stand in there with like
The best of the best.
with the guys that'll kill you in a punch.
And the champs.
There's guys that can kill you in a punch and there's guys that can't.
Well, March, both of those guys can.
These two guys are
They
well,
can.
Marcin Tybura more, but Alexander Volkov, I get point wise. He's out pointing people. What happened with the Derek Lewis fight? Oh, I was winning the whole fight till I got knocked the fuck out. Maybe you should be a light heavyweight because you're a points guy, and you're gonna get fucking dropped when you fight a guy that has power. You have to have power to be a heavyweight champ. You have to. That's my hot take. That's your
hot take?
Alexander Volkov, either drop down or start learning how to hit harder. Because you're going to get fucking dropped by Francis. Or Derek Lewis again. Even Curtis Blades is going to fucking take you down and probably piece you up, man. That's my take on it all.
All right, hot take. Brendan's hot take. They're both tough motherfuckers, dude. I give them that. Heavyweights swinging till the very end, 3 rounds. I give them credit.
Yeah, it's just
wasn't the most exciting fight, but it was a good fight.
It's the deadliest division, so I go the hardest on it, just because I know the deadliest motherfuckers are there.
What'd you think of Magomed Ankalaev beating Volkan? It made me sad because we met Volkan Ozdemir.
Yeah.
And he's so cool.
Yeah.
He's such a cool dude.
Magomed looked good.
He did look good.
He was piecing them up, man.
Yeah, but hey, again, another guy, Volkan, who could take shots. I give him credit for staying in there the whole time. Again, another 2 tough dudes.
I just think that heavyweight division is going to be locked down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I wanted to ask you 2 questions. Who do you think's next for Khamzat?
Ooh, I like this.
Who would you like to see next for Khamzat?
The announcers threw it out, too. I kind of like the idea of Khamzat fighting Leon Edwards.
They said Leon Edwards?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because I think he would run through Jorge Masvidal. I think he would. But Kamaru Usman's not going to fucking be no fool like Li Jinlane and let that back get taken and then get wrecked like that. He's a lot stronger and he's a lot smarter when it comes to wrestling. It ain't going to be the same cakewalk.
So Khamzat just beat the 11th guy. I was thinking Beneil Dariush.
I like that,
too. No,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
No, wrong. My bad. That was for Islam. I fucked that up. Bilal Muhammad.
Okay.
Bilal Muhammad's number 9.
He can beat Bilal Muhammad. I kind of think Bilal Muhammad might be scared of that fight.
And I don't think Bilal Muhammad has the fight.
I would dodge that fight, Bilal. You should dodge that fight.
And he's on a winning streak besides the no contest he had with Leon. Remember, it got turned into a no contest?
Mm-hmm.
Did they run it back?
Leon almost... Bro.
Did they run it back yet?
Oh, damn.
Bilal Muhammad and Leon Edwards?
I don't think so. No, they did. They did. With the poke, right? The first time.
Yeah.
The second time, he beat him, right? And then Leon Edwards...
I forget off the top of my head. I forget.
Either way, Leon Edwards...
Let us know.
Leon Edwards almost lost to Nate Diaz, dude, getting rocked. I say Khamzat's a real threat, for sure. But
that's why I was thinking of Beneil Dariush, He's on a... I mean, god damn it, I did it again. Bilal Muhammad, because he's in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Khamzat just beat number 11. Which, by the way, get this. Chimaev has outlanded his opponents 112-1 in significant strikes.
Oh, one significant.
He's 254-2 in total strikes in 4 UFC appearances.
He does not fuck around with those takedowns.
He doesn't get hit.
Well, he takes you down too fast.
What the fuck? He stood up and knocked out. What's his name? GM3.
Oh, well, Marshart, come on now.
He didn't land a punch. 254-2?
That's impressive.
254-2? Holy fuck.
I don't know, man.
They can't hit him.
He got to get a real test.
They can't hit him.
Get him one of these.
Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah, exactly. When we see
Bilal
that,
Muhammad does it all. He's a good all-around fighter.
I think he's gonna lose though that fight.
Well, I think it's a good fight for both of them. We'll see.
Yeah, it is a good fight.
And then, damn it, I already spoiled mine. I fucked mine up. Who do you think should be next for Islam? Makhachev.
Yeah, you said Beneil Dariush.
Yeah, because this is why I said Islam's on a 9-fight win streak.
Mm-hmm.
Beneil Dariush, he's someone who's always kind of should have been fighting for the title shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's on a 7-fight win streak. Let's put these together, baby.
Who's Mike Chandler fighting next again?
Well, Mike Chandler's fighting Justin Gaethje.
Yep. Whoever wins that fight should fight him.
No,
Islam.
because they're claiming that could be for a title fight.
Islam's there. I believe Islam's there.
Well, no shit, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I throw him in there. I say,
You think
hey,
so?
take your shot, bro.
Not work up a little more.
He's in there to kill people. He said the word. He said the word kill about 30 times.
Hold on, is that? But look what you're doing to Beneil. This motherfucker's on a 7-fight win streak. Fuck him. He's there first.
He ain't look as good.
He's been looking real good.
Not as good as this
This dude's
Islam.
on 4 fights.
How many times has Islam?
4.
How many times has Islam been hit?
I mean, not Islam. Islam's on 9. Hold on.
Or wait, was it Hamzat that's only been hit twice?
Yeah, Hamzat's the only one. Islam's been hit. He had that good. His last fight before this one, there was a little hole. You could see that his striking needed a little more work, and then he went.
Maybe you're right about the bin. But dude, he destroyed Dan, and I was a huge fan of Dan.
Beneil's on a 7-fight win streak.
That was
You're
sad.
just gonna skip. Islam just gets to skip over him. That's not fair.
Yeah, you make a
I
point.
love Islam, but I don't think that's fair.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. You've turned me to your side.
Yeah,
I see where you're
dude,
coming from.
Putting 2 undefeated guys. These guys are both they're not undefeated, but they're all on long winning streaks. And I think maybe you do that fight, and then the winner of the Gachi Chandler, then those 2 fight.
Islam will probably wreck Beneil Darouche.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's
And
gonna
then
be a
that gives him
submission.
that gives him the credit to get like above him.
Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. I want to skip him because I think he can do it now.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm changing it. Did you see that? I kind of missed this when we were talking about him. John Jones and Corey Anderson, dude, after the fights, just shitting all
Corey
over.
Anderson's doing real well in Bellator
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, they're shitting all over Yawn after he lost. They're saying, oh, he was talking too much shit about people that he last fought. He wasn't focused about the guy in front of him. That's what you get. All kinds of shit.
On how tough it was for him.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, the dude's down and you guys are kicking him?
He fought a bigger guy and he whooped his ass.
Glover's tough, dude. I don't know. That kind of, I was like, damn, the guy just lost.
Oh, you know what?
The guy
You said
just
Yawn.
lost.
You had me thrown off, dude, because I thought you were talking about Pietorion. You're talking about Yawn
Blahovic.
Blahovic.
Yeah.
Blahovic. That's right.
No, not
I'm
bitch.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But
I
yeah.
thought of the nickname. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Blahovic.
But-
Blahovic.
But no, they were shitting on him
He's
after
a good
he
fighter.
just lost his title.
Dude,
The guy just lost his title. Let's go on Twitter and shit on him.
It's just a funny nickname. Like,
Oh, no, not you, them.
yeah.
I was kind of like,
Twit.
damn, guys.
John Jones would fuck Yawn up. He can say whatever he wants.
Y'all ruthless.
It's because Daddy can beat him up, though.
John Jones can't even fucking train in his old gym anymore.
John Jones beat Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos went 5 rounds with Glover Teixeira. Jan Blachowicz went 2 rounds with Glover Teixeira. I think Thiago Santos beats Glover again. And he can't beat John Jones.
True.
I'm using a transitive property, so there's a lot of bullshit there. Who knows what would happen? Maybe he'd get fucking wrecked. Maybe John Jones would get pieced up. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
But John Jones can talk all this shit. He was the greatest fighter of all
Did you see
time.
about Jake Paul?
No. Wait. Yeah, I think I did. He's going to fight Tyson Fury's brother, right?
Is it his brother?
No, yeah, it's his half-brother.
Why was I thinking it was his son? I guess, yeah, it doesn't make sense if it was his son.
No, it's his half.
Tyson Fury's not that
It's
old.
his half-brother. What's his name again?
Tommy.
Tommy Fury.
This is it.
I hope he beats Tommy Fury.
This is it. Everybody's finally getting what everyone wants. Jake Paul's finally fighting a real boxer.
He's not the best boxer. He just has that name attached to him. And the last guy he beat was fucking Jake Paul's training partner / past MMA guy. Not a real boxer.
Oh, you think? Okay.
You know what I'm saying, though? Tommy Fury didn't even box a real boxer his last match. What are we talking about?
True. You got a point.
But
You got a point.
it
actually.
is better competition. I think Jake Paul should be a little worried because this guy does box full time.
Yeah. I just thought out of all the fights, this guy's probably got the most boxing experience. But then again, I don't know. Woodley had good. I don't know. Damn,
Well,
I kind of thought maybe this was finally the fight that we could say, hey, Jake's finally fighting a boxer.
you know what I'm saying, though, because just
no, I get
Tommy
it, I
Fury
get it.
and they fought on the same card
It's on
together.
my birthday, December 18th.
Is it? I want to watch it with you.
It's
We
on my
gotta watch
birthday.
it, man.
A week after Sean's fight.
I
Sean's
just-
fight's on December 11th. Week later, my birthday.
Yeah, dude, and then Colby Covington. Pay respect to Jake Paul. Everyone that's a heel and like looks to get hated. pay attention to that guy because everyone hates Jake Paul.
I know, and he's killing it. Like the
I love it.
Island Boys.
Yeah, the cringe shit.
Like the Island Boys. How can we hate them when they got more money than us, dude?
When you can persevere through the dislikes and keep
Yeah.
creating content.
And it's all about making money
nuts.
to better your life, and that's what they're doing. They're winning. They're
Haters
Charlie
be their
Sheen
motivators.
winning. Yeah, what?
Haters be their motivators.
Yeah, dude. So it's like you can't hate on these guys because they're winning. Why don't you win? We need to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. Because we're a bunch of island boys.
We're a bunch of
Island
podcast boys.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Jake. So, who you got? You got Jake Paul or Tommy Fury?
I'm going Jake Paul. I'm on the Jake Paul train. Let's get it.
Jake Paul, let's go. All right. Next. Boom. A little bada boom. A little bada bing.
A little bit of bean, a little bit of boom.
Back UFC events, one free.
Oh, we got some good fights.
That was dope that the UFC gave it free if you had ESPN Plus. But that was sick. Thank you, UFC, for that. Next, another great event. Back-to-back weekends.
The other one, is that just a normal pay-per-view, though, or is that going to be on ESPN Plus also?
No, this is a normal pay-per-view.
That one's going to be normal pay-per-view, because
Yeah.
this one was that was a numbered event.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you got this. I know you got this.
Yeah. I'm
All right. So, hey, Brendan, we're going to play Who's Brendan Got? Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, the prelims, there's some good ones, but I picked the one I'm most excited about. Alaquinta, Bobby Green, go.
Bobby Green.
Bo-
Yeah. Bobby Green's going to win by decision, unanimous decision. Yeah. I told you
What are
what's
you
going to happen.
talking about?
It's called rain rust. It's called not being in there long enough.
Alaquinta's going to fucking sell a house and whoop this dude's ass at the same time.
Not happening. Bobby Green.
100%.
Bobby Green, third
He'll
round.
probably close the deal right while he walks out to the octagon.
We'll see what happens.
He'll go, and sold the house, and now I'm going to kick some ass.
Me and Bobby Green.
Dude, Alaquinta did work against Khabib.
Did work. He got wrecked for 5 rounds.
He did the best he could, damn
He
it.
survived for 5
He
rounds.
survived.
Dustin Poirier did work against
He
Khabib.
did work.
Nah.
I give him credit.
Bobby Green's coming in.
I give him credit where credit's due. It's hot. All right. Main card. The whole main card's stacked like a motherfucker. Frankie, opener card. This is crazy. Should have been Sean, but things happen for a reason. He's on a better card. Better opponent.
Yeah, he would fuck up Frankie Edgar. Come on. Let's see who the
He
matchup
would.
is.
Sean
Say
would
it
fuck
up.
up Frankie. It would not be a good. I love Frankie, but I've been wanting Sean to fight Frankie, and I've been wanting to fight Dominic Cruz for a long time. Because those guys I know they get racked, and it'd be good names.
And Brian Ortega completely uppercutted him, Frankie Edgar. I know that Sean's got better stand-up than Brian Ortega, man.
Yeah. Well, that was in featherweight. Frankie dropped down.
Yeah. Still, though, man, he still would get
Or no.
schooled.
Did Marlon go up? What is this fight? Is this fight?
Well, Marlon Vera's the same. So Frankie went
is?
down.
So
Frankie went down.
Uh-huh.
Because featherweight, then bantamweight. So if Frankie's a bantamweight, he went down.
Yeah. Huh.
He was lightweight, featherweight, bantamweight.
Duh. Again, man, I'm hallucinating.
Yeah, he's hot in there.
I am hallucinating.
It's got to be like 110 degrees in that thing.
But Shayla? Just kidding.
Anyway.
Anyway. Dreams. We all have them, don't we? All right, but yeah. Shane. Oh, hold on. Who'd you pick? Who's your pick?
Yo.
Did you say it?
Oh, I got Marlon Vera winning.
You got Marlon Vera winning.
Last, when he fought Davey Grant, he looked really good against Davey Grant. I think he's going to whoop on Frankie Edgar.
I picked Marlon Vera too.
And I know he's going to watch a lot of that fight tape. He's always commentating.
But
He
I feel
lives
like
and
this is
breathes
one Frankie can
UFC.
pull off at the same time. I feel like it's one Frankie can pull off at the same time. By decision.
Dude, I don't
By
even
decision.
think Frankie's ever been involved in the sport the same way Marlon Vera has. And when
What do
you
you mean?
commentate and when you're watching fights all the time like that and when you're that into it, I think he's going to have a little bit of insight, man. He sees everybody fight.
I don't think
That kind of worries me for
I
Frankie.
don't know about that.
I think Marlon's going to
I
win,
don't know about
dude.
that kid. All right, so we both got Marlon Vera. Boo. All right. Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantilo.
Ooh, Shane Burgos, 100%. I like
Who
Shane
the fuck
Burgos.
is Billy Quarantilo? I don't even remember him.
Yeah,
I
man,
forget.
That name doesn't. That's why
I'm
I
sorry,
picked Shane
Billy.
too.
Billy, I'm fucking sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and look him up. I should have looked him up before we did the pod.
Yeah, I got Shane Burgos.
I got Shane Burgos too because I like Shane. I like Shane a lot. He's really cool. He's a good fighter.
He's a good fighter.
He's a warrior. Boom. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler.
Ooh, I love this fight. I
do
love
too,
this
dude.
fight.
I really do love this fight.
Dude, I think it's gonna be Michael Chandler.
Two of the best dudes outside the UFC that got into the UFC and now are fighting each other.
I think Michael Chandler's a better athlete.
You think so?
Maybe it's just because Instagram like persuades me. I
Uh-huh.
always see him being the most fit motherfucker ever.
Yeah.
I just got Michael Chandler being the superior athlete
dude.
with the experience. With the experience, it's gonna take Justin out. And he's actually does have power too. He can knock you out.
I think it is a
Justin,
tough
watch
fight.
out.
God, this is what I go back and forth with, dude. And I get fucking nervous for Justin, like you're saying, because I think, see, Justin has good pressure, but I think Michael Chandler's pressure is a little better. I don't know, man. This one's tough. This is a tough one. I'm going Justin. And you're going Michael Chandler?
And I'm going Michael Chandler.
I'm going Justin.
Okay.
Justin by decision.
I'm going the opposite with Chandler by decision. I don't think he's going to be as wild because he got caught last time by Charles. So he's probably not going to be as like crazy about knocking him out to where if he takes him down, he's ground and pounding, and he's also putting the pressure on still. I think he can outpoint him and get that decision.
True. Man, that's such a tough fight, dude. That's such a tough fight.
It is a good fight. I love both those guys. And Justin Gaithy always puts on a show. I kind of want Justin Gaithy to win just because he's a fan favorite and he kills.
In that weight class right now, it's so much fun. The UFC's on fire right now with the champions it has. Honestly, some of the best, like all the champions that we have right now, are all some of the best champions we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Dude, and you were talking about remember when we talked about top 10 fights? I think a top 10 fights, Justin Gaithy versus Tony Ferguson.
Oh, yeah.
I think Justin Gaithy had one of the most masterful performances that night.
That was a classic.
Stuck to his game plan.
No crowd.
Dismantled Tony.
Can you imagine if there had been a crowd for that fight?
It would have been nuts.
Would have been nuts. Boom! Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Weili.
Rose Namajunas has got this. I picked Zhang Weili our last time. I was like, Zhang Weili's got this.
Dude, that head kick Rose got. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's art. It's art. That was an art fucking head kick. Just beautiful.
I know Zhang Weili's been practicing and training with like Henry Cejudo, on the wrestling. You should work on your head movement because you might get kicked in the fucking
Dude, what
head.
if she comes back and beats Rose? We could potentially be in store for one of the best women's trilogy fights ever.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, and then if Rose won the third trilogy fight, became the third three-time women's champ, that'd be dope.
You know what the real greatest trilogy fight is, though, is going to be Amanda versus Valentina.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real trilogy fight.
I wonder how that goes down. Weight class-wise.
Yeah, I don't. Those are just the two most.
Would Valentina go up? Would Amanda go down? Would they do a catch weight?
Yeah,
what makes sense?
Both of them need to be in the pound for pound conversation.
100%.
When we're talking about
Amanda, 100%. Amanda, I guess we can't do it because it's sexist or there has to be one of each. But I would almost say Amanda's more pound for pound than Oozman.
Yes.
Because she's a double champ, defended both titles at the same time, multiple times. So, in my eyes, Amanda Nunes should be the #1 pound for pound.
Do they separate it by sex like that?
I think so.
I didn't know that. I
don't know if the women's have a pound for pound, but I just know that Kimura Oozman's the pound for pound.
It should be all around pound for pound. I like that.
I think it is. And Amanda's just not #1.
And to me, that is kind of like...
It's dumb.
Yeah, different weight classes. And even Valentina's on that list. Different weight classes, different belts. Like, killing it.
I got Rose in it again, too, though, as well.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. Weili, she's a fucking beast, dude.
But Rose also has that Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like, you could get submitted taking them down. She got those long legs. What if you get triangle choked or... You
Huh?
know, dude, I don't know. I'm scared for her.
True. I just can't wait. All right. Oozman versus Colby Covington. Who you got, Brennan?
Oof. Oozman all day. I've had Oozman since day one.
You really have.
Oozman
You
is
are a
not.
day one Oozman.
He's not going anywhere.
Just like I'm a day one Sean.
Oozman's in that same predicament that Khabib was in, where they're like, "Oh, why don't you go up to prove you're the best? Why go up when he's just gonna retire undefeated, beating every bum in his weight class?"
Yeah.
That's just how it happens, guys.
Yep. I got Oozman winning. It'd be great, dude. It'd be so nuts if Colby came back and won, because we saw him fight live against RDA.
And he looked great.
He looked great.
That was a good fight.
That cardio, his pressure, it just never stops. And that's just how fucking good Oozman is. Their first fight was pretty good.
A great fight.
It was a great fight.
That was
Oozman,
tough, dude.
yeah.
Who got hurt more, though?
Definitely Colby.
Definitely
His jaw
Colby,
broken.
yeah.
And that's going to be a problem.
It's gonna be a
It'll
problem.
be a like Oozman would say, I'm going to be a problem. That's Colby's jaw.
Same thing with Hamzat Chimaev.
Chimaev.
We're talking about, oh, he looks so good against Lee Jean Lane. Get ready till you fight Oozman, man.
I know. I
Because
can't wait.
Oozman's another beast.
There's so many good fights. Oh, God. So many good fights coming up, dude.
Yeah. That was a good
Well,
card. Hell of a card.
Oh, dude, and we got this fucking card coming up. All right. There's our predictions, folks. Not the longest pod,
He's made it. He made it through the...
but I made it through.
He's not dead.
I'm not dead. But we did it. It was a great fucking weekend of fights.
Great pod.
Hasbulla seriously stole the show for me. He should be at every event.
Yeah, I love that little dude.
Yeah,
He kills.
he's a legend. Man, anything you want to say to the Jobins before we get
Happy
on?
Halloween, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good fucking year. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Fucking love it, man.
Yep. Episode 51, Jobins.
Episode 50 fucking one.
Deuces.
I keep thinking I take the headphones off.